Get started. Thank you, Souvik, for confirming. I'll start sharing my screen again now. Okay, I would encourage you to share, to introduce yourself on the platform. And given you have, maybe you have just joined in on globalLinker some time back, or, you've just come back to refresh about what globalLinker is and how you can actually use globalLinker. So please do use the chat option to introduce yourself to everyone. Like, I'll just do it for myself. Hi, my name is Nafisa, and I'm the director at globalLinker. I have been managing customer experiences and also working with a lot of businesses to help improve the platform experience for our members and to give you greater value on how you can use the globalLinker platform. So, just to get to what we are doing, let's get started right away. So what we'll be talking during this discussion, and I would call it more of a strategy discussion. That why are you here? What are you looking to do via this platform? So you would have come with one or two intents to join the platform, right? You would have maybe thought that. We would like to get listed on a particular marketplace so that my products can get visible and it can help me get a lead. So while yes, this is that's something which which is something which you can do, but I would also like to show you that there's much more things that you can actually do via globalLinker. This is and hence it will help you use the platform in a better way and also leverage it fully. Given now uh, So we'll talk about which are the particular sales channels that you should start being visible on. So globalLinker not only gives you the opportunity to get listed on one marketplace, but actually two marketplaces. It helps you. It also gives you your own business profile. It also you can also create your very own B2B website. So everything is within one integrated platform. Account itself. You can do that. You can also list. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about how you can actually create a great, powerful product catalog. Uh, Given that now, whatever you list anywhere on the platform, it's also getting listed on the web. It's very important that you know how you add your products so that it gives you maximum one visibility, and it also drives results and traffic to your profile and your product. So we'll talk about the five channels a little bit more in detail, and we'll move on to some resources, and even you can start searching for products on globalLinker. So out and out, it's more of a strategy discussion, telling you, giving you an approach, giving you an idea on how you can best use this platform. And I would encourage you to have your notepad or your notebook ready so that you can then start deciding which are the channels that you would want to be visible in, and how you want to, and then you can start working towards it. So it's always better to have a goal in mind and then start working towards it. So great, I'm getting started on this one. So quickly, now that you have been on globalLinker, I'll just, we know that globalLinker was created with a primary objective to help businesses get visible on the web. It's not only for globalLinker, but actually to show you out on the web. So we are a B2B marketplace, and by being listed on a marketplace, by putting your products online, you immediately start getting visible on the web as well. I'll briefly go to the platform to show you. So I have a test account. I'll just open that and you can see it. So you may just, I'll just briefly walk through your globalLinker account right now. So even if you have created your account, you sign into your account, this is what you see. You will see where your profile is. You will see which plan you are on currently. So we have, you would be on the blue plan, which is the basic free plan, or you're on the premium plus plan. If you have what's the performance overview of the products which you are listed or, which you have listed on the Global Linker marketplace. So it gives you kind of some insights where your products are getting visible, who's viewing your catalog. These are some courses you may have purchased. If you're purchased that through Global Linker, then they would be visible here. One very interesting thing which is important for you and you need to see, actually, there are two things. So while it gives you these statistics, the second is you need to see via Global Linker, you can also enable sales. And second is you can also view some open inquiries which are being placed by buyers currently. So if you see there are RFQs posted over here, and you can see there are a lot of RFQs which are there. Sorry, I'm just scrolling too fast, but I'll go a little slow. You can see that there are, RFQs or inquiries placed by buyers in different products, for different products, etc., with different quantities and all of that. So now, if there's something which is of interest to you, I would encourage you to open that and see it. So I'll just open this one particular requirement. You can read that they need a 25 full container load. It's required in Odisha, and they need poultry feeds and broken rice, which is for poultry. And here they've given additional details. And something which you can deliver, something which you can offer. You can simply provide your quote over here and it goes directly to the buyer. We also notify you from the system platform so that you can view it and you get notified. So our AI algorithm reaches out to the relevant suppliers. So it depends on basis the information we have of you, what you have updated on your profile and your product catalog, and we reach out with the right relevant RFQs that members have raised, buyers have raised, so that you can respond to them. So that's another thing which you should watch out for in your inbox. Moving on. Yeah. The second one is, yes, please have your profile and your product catalog updated. So you can update your business profile here. And it is visible actually when, a buyer is evaluating your product and he visits your product page and he wants to know more about you and your business. Obviously, a lead is not generated just because he likes the product, right? They also want confidence about the product. Apart from that, they also want confidence about the business, who the business is, how long is he in existence, any testimonials about him, what are the products is he selling. So if your profile is able to give all of that information to the buyer, it becomes easy for him. You're removing all the challenges that the buyer may have in his mind before he would place an inquiry with you. So all the profile fields are designed or they have been structured in a way so that, it eliminates the buyer's questions and objections he would typically have. Since when is he in existence? What is his logo? Because his logo is there, yes, he's a professional business. So that's the impression we are giving when we are putting a professional high-end logo. When I put my products, etc., over here, it shows he's also delivering, he's also doing this, he's also doing this. I'm able to, project my business profile. Oh, he is a partnership firm, he's verified, he's established in so many years, he's also a retailer and a brand owner and a distributor. Great, I would like to, his turnover is XYZ and I would be doing this. If I have licenses and certifications, please, update that. So all of that helps remove the, build confidence in the minds of the buyer. So you should be putting all of this data in this. Moving to the next stage is, now let's talk about the meat of this. How can I drive maximum value from the product so that, from Global Linker, so that I'm able to give you value over here. So now, what is it that I'm getting? When I create my account on Global Linker, I have the opportunity of listing my products in 5 sales channels. The 5 sales channels are: one is Global Linker. It's a B2B marketplace for domestic as well as international buyers. The second is I can also create my own B2B website and e-commerce store. The third is I create my own business profile, which you just saw, and my products are displayed over there. I can also list my products on the fourth channel, which is the Indian Business Portal by FIEO, the Federation of Indian Import Export Organizations. It's the apex export body. They have also created a marketplace called the Indian Business Portal. Because of your account currently on Global Linker, you can list your products over there as well. And the last one is ONDC. If you are a retailer, you can offer the products in on for sale, you're providing them in small quantities like one or two, etc., you can also list your products on ONDC. We are ONDC enabled as well. Now you can imagine, by just creating one account on globalLinker, you can get your products listed on all of these channels, and you just have one account to log into, update one, add one product, and you can configure it to get listed on all the five places. So that's, we are trying to give you a one place where you're actually increasing your visibility five times. Now it's up to you which sales channels which you that you find the most appropriate, so that you can start getting your products listed over there. We will talk about each of these products a little bit in detail, not much. And now you have to, yeah, now that's where your notepad comes in the picture. You write down these sales channels over here. I'll be discussing them in brief, and you put a tick or a you put a yes or a no next to each sales channel, whether this is something where you want to be listed in or no. Is it going to help you with your visibility? Again, that's why I mentioned that this is a strategy discussion and not an operational discussion. So you'll have to decide now, is this the right channel for me? Should I be over here? If yes, then yes, I have to start working towards it immediately. Moving to the next one. Oh, so before I start, actually, yes, we want to talk about creating a great product catalog. What is a great product catalog? A good product catalog is a catalog which helps you, which helps the buyer understand your product almost immediately. He doesn't have to ask you any questions. There's no clarification required, and you get an inquiry almost immediately. So a good product catalog should help you do these things. Because your product catalog is visible online on the web, he is actually, you think about your product catalog as your sales channel, as your salesman, actually, as a salesperson who is selling himself on the web on your behalf. Now imagine, what are the materials or what are the things you would tell your sales guy what he should be doing, because he is listed, because he's in front of the buyer. Now a buyer has searched you on the web, and your sales guy is sitting over there. This is your sales guy, and the buyer is almost talking to him. Oh, this is your product images. This is the name of the product. This is the description you may have. I'm just going to the detail. This is the description of the product. Okay, so this is the range. This is the XYZ. Okay, it's available. It's in stock. It's from India. Is there any MOQ or SKU, etc.? I'm not able to, I should be able. Are there any more images I would like to see? So these are the questions I'm able to answer because I am on doing this. I'll go to the live page as well. So you can see now this person has not done his website SSL. He needs to do that. So you can see I have all these descriptions. I can also almost send a quote. Now that all these questions are answered and I would like to know more about that business, I would read about it, about us, etc., etc. And now I can send my inquiry to that for that product to the business. Now imagine what a powerful asset or what a powerful thing you have done just by structuring your products in the right way, writing the right descriptions, and you have almost, at least you've got a lead for your business. So that is where, that's the power of writing your content and everything properly. Your sales guy has done a good job, I may say. So, okay, moving to the next thing. I'm going to slideshow mode. Sorry about that. Yeah. So you have to make sure that wherever you build your product catalog online, whether it's your own website, on different marketplaces, even on globalLinker, make sure that the images are clear and sharp. The names are very clear and simple. So it is the buyer who is intended to read it, he understands exactly what you are talking about. Your descriptions convey specific value. They are also, yes, given that we are on the web, it's very important that the descriptions are SEO friendly, they have the right keywords. And now today, given that we also need to be AI searchable, our product description should also be AI discoverable as well. This is another example, just to show you that how B2B businesses can actually leverage, start showing online. And it's not that most of us being offline, it doesn't mean that I should not be, my business is not worth being online, or I don't think I'll do justice to it. But yes, you can very much do justice to it, trust me. Uh, this is a this is a company which manufactures matchboxes, a very small product, and they have an MOQ of like 2,500 per order, etc. So because it's so small, but look at the way they have nicely presented their product, lovely images, very nice descriptions, and see over here they have also introduced an MOQ because this is a small product, and I can again send the inquiry over here. They have written their description as well. Now what you need to do is you also need to ensure that your product is meeting these criteria also. Yeah. So what are the essential things? I'll just recap. You need to have in your product information: clear and sharp images, simple product, this detailed product description, but it should not overwhelm the reader. And also, it should be in very simple English, because take note that whoever is your buyer, they may not be from, if you're targeting an outside country, they would actually like, the English would not be that great. And you should be trying to meet anybody who can understand it in a simple English language. So, yeah. Second is SEO readiness. You must optimize your product titles, your descriptions, your specs, etc., with keywords that are SEO optimized. What people are searching on Google is the keywords you should be adding in a product image. Then only you start coming up organically in searches. Add meta titles, descriptions in your product pages, because that's what Google reads. One thing I missed adding over here is AI readiness. So AI is something which you should also be talking about. You should make sure that your content is now structured in such a way so that even AI is able to discover your content. So just as a tip, I'll tell you, AI likes to read bullet points. AI likes FAQs. So if your content is not in bullet points, if it's in big paragraphs, or you don't have FAQs, you most likely will get overlooked by AI. Now we go to the first sales channel where you start using your notebook, is your company profile. As you update your company profile, this company profile starts getting searched on the web. And many people are looking for, like, so for example, they write corn feed and your profile comes up in search. They look for your profile, which looks like this. We'll go to a live example. Now, this is the profile they would typically see. And you can see now, if you look at it from the lens of a buyer, he has searched for, dry red chili. The profile ended up coming up. Maybe not the product, but the profile came up. And you see, uh, we have made it easy for the buyer to reach out to the supplier. So there's a send inquiry option. There's an option to share the catalog in case he would like to share it. The products are structured in a way so that the buyer can actually see that what else is he doing. If there's others categories which are there, if he has categorized it, we show the categories correctly. And there's a nice description he adds. Now this helps greatly in Google SEO. So a description is very important, but it would be great if they could write it in bullet form as well now, so that it's AI structured. This is also what you can see, like, as a buyer. Oh, this is business is this. He's a partnership firm. They have 30, etc. Like all of this information I can see. And I can start chatting with Rajiv, and Rajiv gets notified if I start chatting with him, and he can chat back with me as well. We also have links to his e-commerce store or his B2B website, and here is what I can see. So I can visit his B2B website as well, which he has created, which gives me further confidence as a buyer that, oh, he has a professional website. Because generally buyers also look at, apart from seeing in a marketplace, they want to develop that confidence by looking at other third party places. And website is one of the main spaces that they would like to check about it. We also do that, right? After we see it somewhere, we try to understand about that business. We see if there's a website, and we see a website is not there, then kind of it kind of ticks against our mind. So it's important to have these assets available with us as a business when we are establishing or creating our space digitally. So, one is your own profile, make sure it is updated, it presents the information correctly. Use the areas like banners and logos to update it so that it becomes a powerful medium to connect with the buyer. The next sales channel is globalLinker. globalLinker is a B2B marketplace, like I mentioned, for domestic as well as international buyers. We'll just go over there. So here, because it's a buyer-facing platform, we have designed it for buyers to come and look for. So I will just write dry red chili here. If I'm looking for, and I see all the listings for dry red chili, which is, by members suppliers and businesses that are listing and they're offering it. So either their own brand or as exporters or as distributors or, are displayed over here. So you too can get your products listed on the Global Linker marketplace. The benefit of being on a marketplace is a marketplace wants its suppliers to get noticed. So automatically we work on a way so that you start getting seen on the web. When somebody sees on the web and Google starts noticing it, and the chance of you getting an inquiry becomes high. So this is you are already increasing your visibility by 1x 2x. Even when somebody is searching for you and they find you in 2 3 different places, they understand you're developing confidence about yourself, and you don't know which area gives you that, gets you a lead, which then turns out to be a good business for you. This is more logistical or admin driven, how you can get your products listed on Global Income. Sorry. Souvik, yes, you'll get a link to the webinar afterwards. So yes, you please carry on. So the products will get listed. You add your products to your catalog. You visit Global Linker and you assign or edit the Global Linker category. Your product gets verified, and then you can show them on the Global Linker platform. It's that simple. It's part of the process which you would do on Global Linker. So it's so integrated. You don't, it's almost like you're just adding a product and your product automatically gets listed on Global Linker. The second sales channel is your own B2B website or an e-commerce store. So we already saw one or two examples, one of this Shrimp Industries, which is, listing his products over here. So via Global Linker, you can actually create your own B2B website if you don't have one. And in case you already have one, then you should check, you need to do a test whether your products are actually Google SEO searchable. Is your site indexed? Is your site searchable by AI? Is the content friendly enough to do that? If and yes, if not, if you don't have a website, you should start working towards it and creating your website over there. Or if you already do not if you already have a website, then you should start improving your website to make sure that it is meeting today's SEO requirements and today's AI requirements as well. Here are some more examples which are there. I'll just click on it. So they are a leather manufacturer, exporter, and a distributor. So they can you can see their pages. They have added their products pretty well, nicely mentioned, etc. Good banner page. You can, a great way for you to present your products as your own website. And this is just another tip I would like to share with you. Whenever you create your own website, please make sure that the website is, every product has its own product page, because Google gives that much more authority than a website where who has listed all their products in one page itself, because those then just work out as images, or that's just one generic page. Google typically deprioritizes those images, those pages. So, like, because then if somebody's actually looking for women's leather jacket, this page would get more authority than a page which has mentioned women's leather jacket, women's scarf, women's bag, everything in one page only today. And see how this is working. Every page has its own inquiry button. So if I want, I'm on this page, I like it, I can directly send an inquiry right from here itself. These are some other examples of businesses who are into security and personal protection, and into very heavy customized products as well. We can check this out once. So you can see there, your navigation should be friendly so that the buyer is able to easily navigate through your website. You can see everything is price on request and send inquiry, because these are heavily customized products, etc. So this is the second sales channel which you should work on. So here, you should make sure that every website, if you have a website, should have a well-defined menu and navigation. The storefront obviously should be attractive. So you should, add your brand colors smartly. You should also add some nice, attractive banners. Your call to action should be relevant. So either inquire now or buy now, whatever is the right thing. In case you want to convert your B2B website into an e-commerce store, you should make sure that that's something, that's a facility which is available. Does it have supply chain requirements? Can it take inquiries in bulk, etc.? So, and also you need to make sure that you're meeting compliance requirements also. Then, how do you get yourself a B2B website? You add products to your catalog, you visit your store under sales channels, select your theme and storefront. So there are several themes which you can, you should select from. And these is globalLinker offers you a way to create a B2B website and e-commerce store without the need of coding. So it's called a no code website, and you can actually create it yourself by just selecting a theme. Then you just populate the banners, etc. accordingly. You map the trending items and whatever items are there, which you should do over there. Also, so this is how you actually create it and set up. Once you actually move into it, that's when it's of maximum use to you. What you should be looking at when you're creating a website is also you should also be building blogs now, because blogs help you establish authority in Google. When somebody's actually searching for some value add thing, they look at blogs, and if your blog is something which Google picks, it's an indirect way to get people coming in onto your website, which is actually a great way to do that. So that's given the highest authority on by Google as well. This is some sales channel which you would like to leverage. You don't have one and you would want to do that, then you should take this against in your notepad as well. The next sales channel is ONDC. ONDC is an initiative by the government of India to help businesses to get an even platform, which has been primarily taken over by a couple of large players in the business. So to give B2C, so currently ONDC supports B2C transactions. That's why there are B2C malls which are also plugged in, where say, for example, if I want to show my products in ONDC, I plug myself in over there and I can show my products on different ONDC malls like Paytm Mall, My Mall, My Store, etc. And I can start selling via those malls as well. So I don't have to really, do setups in different malls. That's how ONDC helps me as a business. As of today, ONDC is supporting only B2C, but we know that very soon, once the B2C has been set up and it's fine, they would be moving on to B2B as well, which is why we are, tied up with ONDC as a sales partner. Uh, so what you have to do is you've already added your products to your catalog. You set up and publish your e-commerce store. You enable a shipping zone, because that's how the other malls would pick that information and show your products. And you also select a logistics partner. Once an order comes in, say from that particular this, it comes on your seller panel over here, and you execute the order as if you have only received it. So you will have to execute the order, send it, ship it, etc. And after that, the payment is settled with you. You'll also map certain ONDC requirements to ensure that your products are listing on ONDC. The last sales channel is Indian Business Portal. Indian Business Portal is an initiative by the Federation of Indian Export Organization. They, from the beginning, they knew that from several years actually, that Indian exporters need to be present online so that buyers can notice them. As of today, everybody starts searching for something online or they verify something online. So if you are not online, it's as if you don't exist. So Indian Business Portal was created with the idea that if you list yourself over here, FIO also shares this with their contacts, etc. So they do mention that if you are if you're looking for some product over here, do visit the Indian Business Portal, where a lot of our SMEs are businesses, exporters are registered over here. And if you find a product, you can directly connect with the supplier and take it forward. So you should get, if you are an exporter, you should get yourself listed on the Indian Business Portal. Again, to list yourself on the Indian Business Portal, you need to follow these couple of steps, which is available again in your account over here, and you can show it. So now that we have completed all the 5 sales channels, oh, I'm so sorry. We have already completed all the sales channels. I would like to run a small poll to ask you that which is the sales channel that has interested you the most. and which is the one that you would like to go ahead with. I've just started the poll. I'll run it for a minute so you can just quickly, put your interest on the poll as well. I hope you can see the poll on your screen. This is more so that you can, what you have ticked on your notepad is what you would, put over here. So this is something which is of your interest. You can actually select the options which has most resonated with you. Okay. I'll stop the poll now. Thank you so much. I'm just showing the results. This says that it's great that you would like to be listed on both the marketplaces, which is globalLinker and Indian Business Portal. And you would also, while the B2B website or the e-commerce and ONDC have received the lowest. But yeah, so it's great. I think it's, you should, this is more for you to understand and realize that what is it that you have, found interesting. Now that your priorities, you have decided your priorities, you should start getting listed accordingly on that particular sales channel. There are a lot of tutorials, etc., already available. Now, the idea of getting visibility is that, the more you get visible on the web, the more the chances of you getting noticed by Google, by and hence the buyer, and hence on marketplaces as well. And this increases your chances of getting leads. So while no platform can guarantee you leads or good leads, what we can tell you is we can definitely help you increase your visibility on globalLinker. And that's what we aim to do. I'm just giving you two use cases on how two businesses have actually leveraged both of these, all the three opportunity areas which are there. So one is they created a B2B website. They got their products listed on globalLinker and Indian Business Portal. And this is how it looks like. So this is just for you. This is more for you for reference. And I'm so sorry. I wanted to click on it. Yeah. So this is their website. If you see, a very nicely done website, featuring their products, and they're putting their certifications, very important, some important things where they have attended events, etc. Blogs, again, like I mentioned, to establish SEO authority, it's very important to have good, to have blogs, and you should be, doing that. And all their category products are mentioned over here, if you can see. All their products are also nice pictures, added good, you know, descriptions, enough according to them for what is good for their buyers to read and know. Also, if you see by way of the company information, a lot of pages have been created by them for the company, like about export, who we are, certificates and compliance. To one again establish authority and to build trust. Export processes, what is their sourcing and procurement requirements? How do they do this? So they write all of this information. What are the quality control processes? So all this is important when a buyer is actually evaluating you. So this is good for you to have. The next is they are also listed on globalLinker Marketplace. Just open this page over here. You can see all the products, the same products are showing on the globalLinker Marketplace. So it's not that the same product can be shown on the B2B website, on the globalLinker Marketplace. And the third is Indian Business Portal. So here, this is the Indian Business Portal live, and their products are shown up over here. And everything is given away. Contact the seller, visit the store, contact the seller. For each product page has that option. Even if you come over here, you just click on any product on the marketplace. Even on the marketplace, there's an option for for the buyer to send an inquiry. So every avenue has been made open so that your products can get an inquiry. After that, now it is up to you how you have structured your product, how you put your images, how is the content selling to the buyer as well. And you can see all of this is nicely structured. All the certifications are displayed. FAQs are there, and know your supplier. That's all added by the marketplace. uh, you leveraging the information which has been added by the business. And here is where the company profile comes in the picture. So when I see the product page, the company profile is critical. I would like to add, all of this information over here. So now, so the fourth aspect is also taken care of. Given they are a B2B business into manufacturing and of cables and wires, they are not on ONDC because it's not relevant to them. Here's another business, GFS Global Trade. They are into bags and handicrafts, and they are again a merchant exporter and does customization of this. Now, if you click over here, this is another website which has been created by them. This is their product categories, blogs. You can browse through their entire catalog. So your website also ends up becoming a catalog if you see. You don't need to create a separate PDF or a brochure for that. They're also listed on the globalLinker marketplace. And here they're also listed on the Indian business portal. So with one account, you start leveraging your products and you start, getting 3x visibility or 4x visibility almost immediately. So you just need to start working towards it. This is your seller panel. So where you start managing your products, etc. So if you're on the premium plan, you get access to the dedicated seller panel over here. But if you're on the blue plan, then you can manage your products over here itself and your listings from here. Just one thing I would like to add, given that we've been talking about this feature, the B2B website, that's a premium feature. It's only unlocked when you have the premium plan access subscription. Yeah. If you are also looking for some products, you can actually search globalLinker as a buyer as well, and you can, give opportunities to other suppliers on in the network to meet your requirements too. So you have two ways to do it. One is you come to the marketplace on globalLinker. Here, you search for a product, etc., and you send an inquiry to the buyer directly, or you come to globalLinker over here, and you can post a RFQ, something like this, and you can generate it. It's asking me to sign up. I'll just move away from there, and it creates a RFQ, something like this, which we just saw. This is what the buyer created over there on the buyer platform, and this is what you see over here, what has been created, and you can simply just quote for it after reading the requirement in detail. This is how we help you to get buyer seller matchmaking. We encourage buyers, we work accordingly, to get buyers to come and send an inquiry directly to your product, or you can say raise an inquiry like this by mentioning this also. So you can also use these features as well to connect with other suppliers too. We have several resources we have kept in place that, it can help you manage your products. It can help you create your product catalog. It can help you also to get listed on the sales channel that you wish to get sales listed on. So we have a dedicated linker store assist. It's more like a help center or a support center where we have a lot of detailed tutorials, etc. available. We also have webinars where you can, webinars such as these, which is conducted by me and my colleagues on different topics that you can participate and get more learnings, one either generally as a business, such as these, or then there are some specific ones on, talking about a specific sales channel like Indian Business Portal or globalLinker Marketplace, etc. We also provide assisted services like we do in case you would like to know, so we provide 2 3 services where we do the entire setup for you yourself, for you at a charge. And if you want it to be done quickly in a professional manner where the content is optimized for Google SEO, etc., then we provide this service as well, so that you don't spend the time and energy in doing that. We do it for you. And we also give you a premium package where you get access to some advanced features as well. You may also join the community, the Facebook community over here, and which we have created so that you can interact with our other fellow businesses. I'll share the link with you. That's the Facebook link. Um, you can be a part of this as well. Join in over here if you would. You may, and be a part of the conversation. Yeah. Now I'm leaving the door open to any questions that you may have, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. And I hope this has been of value to you, this conversation. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the chat box, please. Or there's a Q&A section as well. If I can, I'll try and see if I can unmute everyone so that if you all would like to ask me a question, you all can do that. See if I can do it. Yeah, I'm not sure how I can do that. I'm sorry. Panelists can chat. But yeah, if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask me over here. I'm happy to uh, answer them. Okay, Ritu saying thank you. I'll update my catalog. I hope for good business. One thing I can tell you, Ritu, is definitely you will get visible. So you start getting visible on Google by getting listed on marketplaces on Indian Business Portal. And you can use the B2B website feature in case you do not have a website. So you can do that as well. Okay, I think I can unmute all. You all may ask your questions now. I think you can. Okay. Okay, since we are done right now and we do not have any more questions, I'll be happy to connect with you, uh, you know, on globalLinker as well or on the Facebook page too. So feel free to, join in and connect with us. If there are any more questions you would have, you can let us know. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.